Welcome to Voice of Britain. The cost of living is out of control, and people are feeling the pressure. Let's hear their voice.
Howdy, what's going on? Why'd you keep changing the price? Jelly beans were like 99 pence like a few years ago. Now it's £1.59. It was £1.50 last week. Up by 10 pence? What is with this inflation? Sugar isn't running out. There's plenty of sugar. So what's the excuse of these prices going up so high? And I see that there's 80 gram Cadbury's chocolate bars from Cadbury's have gone up by like 15 pence. I don't know. What's happening? What's happening, guys? Someone please tell me.
You're dead to me, Publix. Dead to me. I needed a red onion because I eat a lot of salad. This is the only size they have. All of them looked like this. I just paid $3.82 for a fucking onion.
Okay, so we've just got this from a Leeds supermarket in the UK. Shall I mention who it is?
Go on then.
From Tesco. And I got it for James for his tea, and I thought that's a good hearty size for a 15-year-old who's got hollow legs. So yeah, still looks like a decent amount of food until you remove the outer packaging, and that is what you get, which is literally no different to any of the other size ready meals. £3.50.
I'll show it to James.
Rip off.
Let me show it
False
to James.
advertising.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Let me show it to
We should pick a supermarket and boycott it for a week and watch them panic. Do you know what? I absolutely love that. I love that mentality. I love the thought, and we should do it. We picked one supermarket and nobody went into any of them supermarkets and just went into a different supermarket. They would shit their pants. The shares, the profits, it just go. And that's the power we have as people. We have massive power, but we just don't use it. We don't know how to use it. We're too busy squabbling with each other. I think it'd be unbelievable, but it can happen. So remember when in the pandemic and all that stuff, and the beer Corona, and when all that came out, the sales went like that because it had the same name and nobody bought it. And look what happened to them. Look how the losses they made. It was ridiculous. So that's the power we do have, and we can do it. We just don't choose to do it. But that would be big panic. It'd be shit in the pants. And I'm telling you now, them prices would just go. When it's somebody with a big following, a big front, a big celebrity gonna go, right, they're taking the piss here, let's do something about it.
The supermarkets have actually gone way too far. So I thought I was just being paranoid, because I swear these used to last me absolutely ages, and now I feel like I'm picking like some more up every week. I've just looked, there's still £5, but there's now 13 pods, so like 38p a wash, and all you're really getting in there is detergent in a bit of plastic. You definitely used to get more than that. I've been looking for a more affordable option, and I came across these. You get 10 times the amount, so 120 tablets, but they're also 4-in-1, so you get detergent, softener, stain remover and scent boosters, which obviously saves you money from buying all of that as well. It works out like 16p a wash, so less than half the price, and I only do one wash a week, so they're going to last me over 2 years. They are reduced for the rest of today, so if there is any stock left, I'll try to leave the link down here.
I've just spent £65.24 in Tesco's. Should have been £86.99, but with the club card prices I saved £21.75. Do you want to see what I got for £65.24? Here you go. What the actual fuck? 2 bags of shopping, and as you can see, there's nothing remotely interesting in there. Well, there's a coffee that was £7, and I got a couple of hair dyes which were on offer, 2 for £14. But other than that, look, £65 for 2 bags of fucking shopping from Tesco. Wow.
This UK supermarket might not exist in 5 years' time because it's actually struggled to ever make a profit, even during the pandemic when everyone was moving to online shopping. Tesco has set up its own e-commerce venture to rival Ocado, and what this is going to do is it's going to help other international supermarkets build their own online businesses. What you've got to remember is that this has been Ocado's USP, so it's been online only. You basically pick everything, order everything, and they drop it. Now Tesco and the other supermarkets are also doing that, but it's taken them a while. to catch up because this was a loss leader for many a time. But Ocado's built all of these warehouses at great expense across the country and even in other countries as well. So for Tesco to now come in and move a tank on Ocado's lawn, it's going to be very interesting for me to see what actually happens.
I'm sure everyone else knows this, but these supermarkets need to start winding their neck in. This, apparently from Asda's, is a large chicken. Ready? Here we go. Just to put it into perspective, I've seen bigger pigeons. That chicken, if it is a chicken, has never seen a light of day in its life. There's no way that is a large. If that's large, then I'm double XL down. You know what I'm saying? Because that is a joke. That is an absolute joke.
Right, so this is the latest little trick supermarkets have pulled, and it's costing people a fortune. So they've kept the packaging basically the same, but they've quietly shrunk what's actually inside. For example, I always used to pick this up in my weekly shop. It says 590ml and it's £6. But lately I've noticed they've been shrinking the bottle, but keeping the price the same. And it's at a point now where it's over £10 a litre just for a basic little cleaning spray. So I kept digging and done some research online, and it turns out you can get 8 bottles, some of them of which are a litre, and it works out to 70p a bottle, which is nearly 10 times cheaper compared to the scammy shops. Other websites are charging £13 for this bundle, but it's on a sale for the rest of today on TikTok for like £6.
Do you know what? I've just been to Morrison's, right? I normally go to Aldi. I did go to Morrison's before, but it started getting a little bit expensive, so I decided to go to Aldi because it is a lot cheaper. But I needed some certain hair products. I thought, you know what? I'll go to Morrison's, I'll give it another go, see how it is. What an absolute friggin' rip-off. And actually, this is the second video I've made because the first video would have probably got taken down because the language was terrible, to be quite honest with you, because I'm so bloody mad. We are getting ripped off in this country so much by everybody for the fuel, for the food, for the energy bills. You know, it's an absolute friggin' joke. We're getting stuffed left, right and centre by everybody, and all you hear is, oh, it's the suppliers, it's suppliers. Is it bollocks the suppliers? It's a right load of crap. Yeah, it might be a little bit, but it's not all of it. And I just think that, you know what, if places like Aldi can do stuff a lot cheaper, why can't Morrison's? Why can't they? Because they're just ripping the customers off, that's why. Literally, I used to be able to spend £25 to £30 a week. I'm a person living on my own, I've got one wage coming in, yeah? Right, now, I got 2 bags today for 51 quid, which was literally the bare essentials anyway. It wasn't even a proper shop, right? We are getting stuffed from every single angle, and the thing about it is, it's sad because, you know what, we're just sitting there and we're accepting it. Do you know what? The government should be fucking ashamed of themselves. The supermarkets should be ashamed. The fuel companies should be ashamed. The energy companies should be ashamed. It's an absolute fucking joke.